on! Pex Peppers makes some hot sauces. And I'm pretty sure that this one is pretty spicy. So we're going to be doing this one last. But Pex Peppers is a hot sauce company. I have not interacted with said hot sauce company very much. But they sent me, I believe, their entire lineup, which is very kind of you, Pex Peppers. Thank you. And I picked 3 of what sound like the most delicious sauces to me. So we have B-Bomb, which is a jalapeno and honey hot sauce. And as I was starting to film this video, I can't remember the last time I was super blown away by a hot sauce with honey, like a honey hot sauce. I love honey. I love honey so much. Good honey is so freaking good. Then we got Pickle, very cool name. Riding the pickle train for a while. Everybody was making like a pickle hot sauce. This is a pretty thin sauce. I have no idea the heat level on all of these. Oh, and then we got Atom Splitter, which is a tropical Douglas 7-pot hot sauce. Pretty spicy sounding sauce. All right, we're gonna do that last. Where shall we go? Do we have heat levels on here? I wish we had heat levels on here. So jalapeno, you can't really go wrong. Let's go red, green, red. Let's just do that. There is no ingredients in this sauce. Jalapenos, vinegar, honey, lime juice. Simple as it gets. Right there. Kind of cool, actually. I hope it's got good honey. The texture looks actually pretty nice. It's a very vibrant, it's a very pretty sauce. Okay, B-Bomb is our original sauce. This is original recipe. This is the stuff that kickstarted it all. Good to know, did not know that. This tart and sweet liquid gold is dedicated to a grandfather Pex, since he was a beekeeper and entrepreneur himself. Through the wisdom and energy and the inspiration for Pex Peppers was born. This sauce is packed with honey, jalapeno chilies, and a bit of lime juice to round everything out. B-Bomb is sweet, tart, and mildly spicy. It literally goes on everything. Have you gotten stung by the bee yet? There's a little bit of, I don't want to say yin and yang, but it's like, it says it's a tart and sweet gold, but then it says, and a bit of lime juice to round everything out. So, is it a bit or is it a lot? I hope I can taste the honey. That's what I want. I want to taste honey. I love honey. I hope it's good honey. So we're talking red jalapenos, right? This is jalapeno chilies, but they're clearly red jalapenos. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be an everything sauce. This is pretty standard. Does it say there's salt in here? It doesn't say there's any salt. And there's 0 sodium. Kinda wish there was probably some salt going on in here. But we'll see how it goes. Smells like jalapenos. It just smells like red jalapenos. Very pepper forward. I don't get anything else. No lime. None of the vinegar. Just smells like jalapeno mash. I mean, it's interesting that there's no salt. Is it interesting? Is it more interesting that there's no salt, or the fact that all I talk about on these videos is salt sometimes? Season your food. I'm not trying to say that this is going to be bad or anything like that. Like this looks fantastic. It actually has a pretty nice consistency. It's like it is the thinner side of medium, I guess you could say. It's not a thin sauce. It didn't wrap, but I can see lots of things floating in it. It's a very pretty. It's a very nice color to the sauce. Let's taste it. Cheers. I get jalapenos. I get the tartness. This is very hot for a jalapeno sauce. Jeez. And I actually taste the honey. This is pretty nice. It needs salt. I'm not gonna lie. It feels just a little flat on the back end of the palate. I do think it needs a little bit of salt. But this is a very, very tasty sauce. Huge amount of heat for jalapenos. Jeez. So you get a lot of heat from the jalapeno flavored heat. Flavored heat, that makes no sense, Prime. And then you get like a little rush of like really nice honey, and then the tang from like the vinegar / lime. It's a nice sauce. I mean, you could be using this all day, every day. It's definitely a little bit like more tart, vinegary, that kind of thing. So I think this would work really well with greens and vegetables. Treat this as something like if you're going to be adding vinegar to it. Like, don't confuse this with being like a super vinegar forward sauce, because it's not. But like in the description, they're saying that the tart and sweet aspects are happening there. So like vegetables, greens, salad dressings, like that kind of thing is where I'm going with this immediately. I think it's very, very tasty. Beautiful color to it. I think this would work really well to like brighten up a salsa. Like you could treat this like the lime juice that you do in a salsa, which I think would be really nice. I think it's got a lot of like applications. Like I almost think of this as like a cooking ingredient, like to cook with rather than use as a hot sauce. And I think that just like adds to like the dimensionality and different uses for this sauce. Cool one. Okay, heat. I'm kind of shocked I'm saying this. For a jalapeno sauce, it is somewhere between the absolute precipice of a 2 and a low 3, which is insane for a jalapeno sauce. These are some hot jalapenos, you know? Super high 2, low 3, somewhere in there. Crazy. Pickle, cool name. Looks really nice. It's got this like avocado verde kind of color to it. I'm learning that the ingredients in this from Pex Peppers is like they have a very simple ingredient list. So we've got jalapenos, vinegar, water, garlic, salt, mustard seed, dill seed, coriander seed, and black pepper. Very cool. I'm wondering why the water though. I mean, it doesn't. We don't know how much water's in here. Like, just could be just a little hint to like get it moving, you know. All right, so Pex Peppers Jalapeno hot sauce is exactly what you think it is. A tasty dill-based jalapeno hot sauce. Perfect combination for any of your grilled food, sandwiches, and more. Yep, I would treat this kind of like a mustard kind of thing. Is there mustard seed? I think I said, yeah, mustard seed. I would treat this like a mustard immediately. The mildly spicy sauce utilizes fresh jalapenos that have been mixed with a bit of garlic, coriander, mustard seed, and a pinch of black pepper to create the ultimate spicy pickle sauce. Get yourself a pickle today and jalapeno hot sauce. Get yourself any pickle today with jalapeno hot sauce. There we go. Refrigerate. Great. Oh, there's mild. There we go. You got a heat scale over here. We don't got one there. Do we have a heat scale here? Mild. Oh, and this is what WTF. Okay, now I found it. Nice little pop. Salt 15. They do low sodium stuff over here at Pex. Chunky. Looks really nice. A lot of stuff floating in it. Looks pretty. That's got to be just the jalapenos floating in there. Like, other than the spices, like those chunks, that's just sort of jalapeno. Cheers. See how it does. That is a nice sauce. Again, I would say a little bit more salt. Just to kind of like round things out and open it up. Other than that, it is delicious. It just tastes like if you were to take a really nice pickle brine and make a hot sauce out of it, like that's what it is. It's almost like you took an immersion blender and just stuck it in a jar of like nice pickles. And that's what this tastes like with a very, very mild heat. This is incredibly mild in comparison to this, even though they're both jalapeno hot sauces. The number one ingredient in both of them is jalapenos. So it tells you kind of like where the heat level difference is between a red jalapeno and a green jalapeno. So like this is is it a 0? Like it's like almost no heat. Doesn't even, it's gotta reach a 1. I'm really searching for any heat at all. There is virtually 0 heat in here. So, I mean, again, treat it like a mustard, put it on sandwiches, greens, dressed salads, like mix these two together. It'd be so good as a salad dressing. Like you do like a left and right side of it or something like that. Marinade vegetables, marinade chicken in this. You could use this with shrimp to make like a ceviche. Like that would be cool. You could put just a tiny little dollop on oysters with this. That would be really nice. That would be actually freaking crazy cool. That would be awesome. This would be a great oyster sauce. This is going to be a hot one. All right, so he's going, this is WTF. Hot. 7-pot douglas. Spicy pepper. You don't see a lot of 7-pot douglas around. Let's go with the introduction to the sauce before I read the ingredients and see. It's a thicker boy. This is gonna hurt. Ever wanted to know what it feels like to be sipping on a tropical drink when an atomic bomb hits? If so, Atom Splitter is for you. The super mango and guava packed hot sauce is so hot you'll swear the atoms in your tongue are splitting apart. Fiery Douglas 7 pots have been mixed up with some mango and guava to give you a sauce that's relentlessly hot. It's a tropical flavor. Its tropical flavor Makes it ideal for stir-fry, pizza, seafood, jerk chicken, and more. Please consume with caution. Peck's Peppers is not liable for misuse of the sauce. Ingredients. Douglas 7-pot mash, which is 7 pots in vinegar, apple cider vinegar, mango, guava pulp, and agave nectar. Again, no salt. I'm expecting to smell this, and it's going to smell like all peppers. Did I say... Okay, agave nectar. I thought there was going to be honey in here. As I was thinking, I was like, this would be really nice with some honey in there. But the agave's there. Mango and guava. These are like some like creamy kind of like qualities. All right, I'm afraid of you. Oh man. All right, I know exactly what it's going to taste like. So let's see if my palate can get past the peppers. Like, can I taste this mango and guava? See where my tolerance is at. Because my tolerance is down. All I'm going to taste is heat. So I'm really hoping that this is not just like super pepper forward for me. And I can actually get some of these like subtle flavors. I can see everything floating in it. It's just like the mash. Oh man, it's going to be hurt. This is going to be a hurt, boy. All right, cheers. Let's see how we do. God! Shockingly hot. I do get the other flavors. But they are immediately erased. So the second you taste it, I get like the heat from, not the heat, I get the flavor, the sweet, this is so hot, from the agave. And then I get like the mango guava thing, and then immediately a ripping, shocking amount of heat from these 7 pots. Holy cow, this is hot. My lips are absolutely on fire. Immediately feel it in my stomach. Back of the throat, got that chapped kind of thing. It's a great burn. I feel the slightest little bit of a tear happening. Just a tiny little bit of a tear. And I'm not sweating yet, but I can feel my head start to tingle. And the tiniest little bit in the ears. Very hot sauce. What do we give this on the heat scale? This is crazy how hot it is. Like, I knew it was going to be hot, but this is like shockingly hot. What do I give it? All right. It's a super high 6. It's pretty hot. Pretty hot on my heat scale. It is a ripper for sure. Holy cow. Okay, I am blown away by the heat from this. There's been like 2 sauces really in my life that I feel like, in recent memory, that I can think of off the top of my head, that have like kind of shocked me with their heat that don't have extracts in them. And I'm going to say one of them is Adam Splitter, and Adam Splitter, and Thor's Hammer by Volcanic Peppers. Both of those sauces are insanely hot. And I'm kind of shocked at how hot this is, considering that it's only the 7 pots. Because it tastes like there is multiple peppers going on with this heat. So, an absolute ripper. Okay, these are good sauces. The only thing I think that all of them could handle just a little bit more salt, but that's me being nitpicky, and you guys know if you've been watching my videos that I am very picky when it comes to the salt content of my sauces. So I like it with a little bit more sodium. So there's that. And also, if you have not heard of or you've not joined my hot sauce club, there's going to be a link to it right here. Check out my hot sauce club. Every month I partner with a new hot sauce company to get the best hot sauces on the planet into your face. It is my way to try to give back to the hot sauce community and help grow this community. So Every month I partner with a brand new hot sauce company and try to get the best hot sauces out to you. And it's a huge passion project. I've been doing it for over 2 years, and people have been absolutely loving it. Once you join, people generally do not drop off because they're just super happy. I have done collaborations. We just did last month. We did a sauce with Gindos, where it was a sauce that was only available to the Hot Sauce Club. We did multiple sauces in that way. I launch my personal sauces through the Hot Sauce Club a lot of times. It is a tremendous value and a tremendous thing for the hot sauce industry. So if you are into hot sauce, which you probably are if you have made it this far into this video, please consider joining because it is a great thing. My phone is ringing, so I'm going to let you guys go. Love you guys. See you guys on the next.
Hey, this is Brian Ames. Please click the subscribe button that you see right there, and you'll subscribe to my videos. From now on, I'm going to be eating a lot of peppers. It's going to, oh man, it's going to be great. Bye.